and they are racing at Turfway. Quick beginning for Clear for Action. Also hustled along the inside, class-dropping John's Rock, and Osage Moon came away racing in third. Hovering to the outside of that one, Spectacular Jim is fourth. Checking off heels there, Inventing Blame just got shuffled back a couple of spots. Advancing to the outside of that one, both Fire Marshal Bill and Counteroffer, and Flat Out Beautiful, the New York Invader at the back of the pack. The favorite is last, a dozen lengths off the lead. They turn up the backside with just outside 5 furlongs to go. John's Rock, the son of Bernardini's, made the point, shows the way a length and a half. Clear for Action has deferred, will track from second. First Deputy races to the inside of Spectacular Jim there, third and fourth as they approach the half-mile grounds. Fire Marshal Bill is fifth at about 6.5 off the pace now. Counteroffer is next. The favorite Flat Out Beautiful is moving up a couple of spots, and that puts Osage Moon and Inventing Blame in the last and trailing position. 3.5 furlongs to go, half-mile controlled, 46 and 3. John's Rock still leads from Clear for Action. From between horses, Counter Offer and Spectacular Gem. First Deputy is back into fifth, still 3 back to Fire Marshal Bill. Whips out on Flat Out Beautiful. The favorite is second last as they race around the turn. And John's Rock and a confident Albert Jimenez show the way. But Spectacular Gem is poised on the attack to the outside. Counter Offer and Red Hot Corrales switches off cover from third with a final Florence furlong to go. And here comes Spectacular Gem up to collar John's Rock. A 3-wide Counter Offer outside the 16th pole. It is Spectacular Jim who's forging to the front. Counter Offer is going to try to make it tight, but Spectacular Jim and Joe Rocco will take the opener by a length and a quarter. Counter Offer was second. Pace-setting John's Rock faded to third in 1:37 and 1. She's in. They are at the post. And they are racing. Good start for Trendy Neve. Quick from the middle for Seven Kingdoms, and She's Wonderful. Has the lead and the fence onto the run the first turn. Right on her back, Nancy Work came and raced away right in the thick of things, too. The favorite, Maya Pretty, saves every yard on the run the first turn. She's advancing up the inside into the fourth position. Then a couple of leagues further back, Princess Celeste settles along in fifth. Addison is next. And about 2.5 back to Perry and Princess Dora, who's running off to the outside of horses there. Yellow Silk's White Cap. He's trying to get that one to relax. And in the middle is next. And Gray Nay is second last. And there's a margin of about 6 or 7 lengths back to the trailer, and that is Red Pixie. Up the backside they go the quarter. They got it 24 seconds flat. Seven Kingdoms leads She's Wonderful by a neck. A margin of 2.5 lengths back to Princess Dora, who made that backstretch brush. She's raced up into third. Nancy Work in the middle, and Maya Pretty down along the inside from fifth. 2 lengths further back, advancing to the outside, and in the middle is on the move, and Trendy Neve has run right up into a thicket there, and she just got covered up by Gray Nay as well. They start to cluster up past the 3 furlong marker. Half mile was 48 and 2. Seven Kingdoms still leads. From between horses, Maya Pretty up to the outside and in the middle. On hold is Addison. Now, Trendy Neve is picking her way through the pack as they round the turn. 3/4, they got it in 1:13 and 4. And from the inside, Maya Pretty's going to get a rail run. She comes on through to the inside of Ann in the middle. Gray Nay is 3 wide, top of the home stretch, and 4 wide comes Addison. In the final furlong now. From the middle, it's Gray Nay. Down the center of the track, Addison is gaining ground, and up the inside is Maya Pretty, still fighting on his Ann in the middle. 4 across the course, and here comes Addison trying to come over the top. Gray Nay still fighting, and Ann in the middle was resilient and got through in a 4-way flying photo finish. Ann in the middle and Joe Talabo for Magdalena Racing, home a winner in 1:46 flat. And they are racing in the Gary Wolfert Memorial. Truly Mischief on debut hopped as they kicked it, and he is last. You Make Me Happy is first early. The filly up the inside, Vaccine of Hope off the gate in second. Rooster Run is forwardly placed from third. Powerful Force came away racing in fourth, covered up by Pancake House. American Hero is right in the thick of things, too. Out wide comes Scratch Off, margin of 6 back to 0 to 100, who's racing along mid-flight. Truly Mischief, after the poor start, has advanced a couple of spots. Edge of Glory with a wide angle, and out at the back, debuting Pogo Riak is last. The quarter 22 and 4. There goes Vaccine of Hope. The filly by Pioneer the Nile shows the way now narrowly from You Make Me Happy. Up the inside, Powerful Force is keen to go on. American Heroes committed to go at least 4 deep as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch. The quarter is 22 and 4. Half mile, 46 seconds flat. And Vaccine of Hope has cut to corner. Powerful Force to the outside moves a closer second. 3 wide, Pancake House inside the final furlong. And Vaccine of Hope has been collared by Powerful Force by the 16th pole. Late on the scene, here comes Pancake House, who's running a big one. Vaccine of Hope is still in with a shot, but Powerful Force is going to win it. Powerful Force makes the 5th start, the winning one. Home a winner in 110 and 4. He's in. They're at the post. And they are off on this mile-and-a-quarter journey, and it was a good beginning for all. It is El Ahijado who will get the first call from the inside. Burnin' Ash is forwardly placed. A headstrong Leblon away in the 3rd position. Up on the outside, Healing away in the 4th position, shaded by Ski Patrol, as Mischievous Rogue is out wide and tugging hard as they race by us for the first time. Burnin' Ash comes on through as they race under the wire for the first time to show the way by a length. El Ahijado will track from 2nd. Healing is 3rd. Ski Patrol spun out 4th. Mischievous Rogue is 5th, but in about the 6 or 7 path. Leblon advancing, saving every yard. Buy Me Candy, the favorite, is racing away about 8 lengths off the lead as they have 6 furlongs to travel. Then a length and a half further back, it's Simon Peter, who's just to the outside of Belafonte, still 3 back to Sono Grotto, a link to the Gray Common Bond, and Blanket of Roses is last of the 12. Up the backside they go, the quarter 24 and 1. Half mile was 49 and 2. 5 furlongs to go. There goes Mischievous Rogue, who now comes to tackle Burnin' Ash. These two square off as El Ahijado is backed off that speed from 3rd. About to be passed on both sides by Healing and Ski Patrol. Then 3.5 further links back, racing in the 6th position. Buy Me Candy is full of run. He'll have to go and make a decision now because ranging up to the outside, Leblon is going to try to put him in tight. Up the inside comes Belafonte from the backfield. Simon Peter and Common Bond is underway. 3/4 quick, 114 and 1. And here come the closers. Buy Me Candy with a 4-wide blitz. Buy Me Candy moving with Ski Patrol. As Burnin' Ash is thrown in the towel, Mischievous Rogue's taking his ball and going home. As they round the turn to the top of the home stretch, Simon Peter is finishing with interest as well. Buy Me Candy turns first, but he's about 6 off the fence. Up the inside, Blanket of Roses is coming at him now. All of a sudden, Burnin' Ash has came back to life. Here's Burnin' Ash to the inside. Whip out on Buy Me Candy. Down the center of the track, Common Bond at a huge number is coming over the top with Simon Peter. Meanwhile, Buy Me Candy trying to hold in will. Buy Me Candy gets the candy, picking up the 2nd lifetime victory. Cover the mile-and-a-quarter in 2:04.13 seconds. She's in. They're at the post. And they are racing in the 33rd running of the My Charmer Stakes. They race by us for the first time. Breeze Rider, as expected, will be forwardly placed. Good Fight broke well, and Golden Curl jumped well as well. She's to the outside in 3rd as these 3 lead the charge the first turn. Adventuring, the favorite, came away racing in 4th. She's advancing up to the inside of the Gray Good Fight. 2.5 lengths further back, Fate Factor came away racing in 5th. So Don't Heart 6th. Then a margin of 2 back to 3 Flamingos, who settles along 7th up the backside. Bubble of Love is 8th. Then Art of Almost out wide in 9th. And Dreidel is 10th, and trailing up the backside they go. They're not going very quick with just outside 5.5 furlongs to go. In fact, there goes the first quarter up on the board, 25 and 3. So leisurely tempo being set by Breeze Rider. The Speedy Filly by Painter shows the way, a half length to Golden Curl, who tracked to the outside in 2nd. 2.5 lengths further back. Adventuring in Good Fight. They races a pair 3rd and 4th, and they're about 4 in front of Fate Factor, who's back into 5th. So Don't Heart to the inside in 6th as they make their entry into the turn. Half mile up in a pedestrian like 50 and 2. And Breeze Rider still shows the way, towing along Golden Curl. 3 wide comes Good Fight. Meanwhile, Adventuring, the favorite, is hard ridden from 4th. Fate Factor is being asked to quicken next. Then 2 lengths further back, it is Art of Almost who's underway from the backfield. It is Bubble of Love, top of the home stretch, and it's go time for Breeze Rider. She's been left alone and allowed to slow the pace up, and by the furlong ground, she's still in front by 2.5 lengths. Good Fight is second, venturing the favorite. She's going to be off the board as they're inside the final 16th now, and Breeze Rider for Mike Piazza is running up the score. Breeze Rider will pick up her 11th victory, her first start over the synthetic, a winning one. She's won on the turf, she's won on the dirt, and now you can add the Tapeta to her resume. Breeze Rider coast to coast in 144 flat. And they are off. Horrible start for Cherokee Hawk. He is last. Quick start for the favorite, Sandur Clegane. Now, Metolius away racing in second. Past both sides now by Skybolt and Mr. Slate. Hex came away racing in the 5th position, about 4.5 off the lead early. Get to Know Me settles along in 6th, about 1.5 lengths in front of Diamond Money. Still 2 back to Mandatory Mass, another 2.5 back to Pharaoh's Kitten. And after that poor beginning, Cherokee Hawk is last of them all. They blitz into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs from the money. The quarter was 22-3. And the leader, Sandor Clegane, shows the way by 2. Metolius from the inside now overtakes Mr. Slate for the second spot. Skybolt is finishing full of run up the inside. Here he comes at the pace setter, still 5 back to Hex, who's under the whip. And Get to Know Me from way back is running on as well up the fence, half mile, 45-3. And Sandor Clegane in complete control of the top of the lane. Skybolt has made that bid up into second, but at this juncture, he's still 2.5 lengths back of the favorite Sandor Clegane, who outside the 16th pole has built up a 3-length lead. Skybolt still fighting on and fighting on well down the crown of the course, but as they race in the final 50 yards, Sandor Clegane and Corrales will win by 2.5 lengths. Skybolt was second, got tight for third. Hex to the outside of Get to Know Me, 111 flat. The favorite delivers here for Ray Handel. Juvenile fillies at the post. And they are racing. Lizzie D broke sharply for the lead. Za Wish is flashing speed, and she'll slide on through underneath as they race the first turn, and they fan out about 8 or 9 across the course. It is up to the top now. Lizzie D shows the way. Za Wish backs off that speed from second. Scenic View will take in proceedings from third. Schuylerville, she's out in the clear from fourth, about 2.5 off the lead. Miss Remia came away racing in fifth, just about 1 length in front of Champagne Sister, who is sixth. Robbie Alvarado and Biggs Bugs Girl is seventh along the inner rail. Miss Mita is next, and Anna Gangsta is at the back of the pack, 8.5 lengths from top to bottom of the quarter. They got it in 24 seconds flat. They passed the 4.5 furlong marker. Lizzie D at 19-1 shows the way. Zawish tugging hard down towards the inside. She's covered up by Scenic View. Then a length for the back. Out in the clear is Schuylerville. Meanwhile, Miss Remia's full of run. She just needs a clean racetrack in front of her. And Biggs Bugs Girl is being asked to quicken for Robbie as she's about 6 lengths off the lead. Half mile, 48-2. Midpoint through the turn. Here comes Zawish. Up and after the pace setter, Lizzie D. Schuylerville is full of run to the outside in third. 2 lengths for the back. Scenic View is fourth. Champagne Sister under the whip next. Up the inside, here's Robbie with Biggs Bugs Girl as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Zawish is the one to reel in. Zawish off the turn in front by 2.5, opening up with each and every stride. But here comes Schuylerville, who's found her feet from the backfield. Hannah Gangster, 1/16 left. Zawish shaking up. Schuylerville full bore trying to get to her to the outside. It's Zawish from Schuylerville, and Zawish remains undefeated. A perfect 2 for 2 here, and she stops the timer in 1:39.2. Treetop Flyer a bit anxious, settles. They are off. Hopped up through his head as they kicked it. Clean beginning for Kitchen Fire from the middle. Woo Pig Suey's after the lead, and there goes Strong Yin. Now Strong Yin slides on through from between horses to dispute the early go with Kitchen Fire. From between horses, Woo Pig Suey. Up on the outside, no obligation. Treetop Flyers in a tough spot down along the inner rail from fifth. Advancing to the outside, Kate's Golden Dude. Red Silks has moved up into sixth, gaining ground on the outside of horses, really tugging hard and catching the eye. There goes Kate's Golden Dude right now. The quarter 22-1. Strong Yin leads Kitchen Fire. A 4-wide bid from Kate's Golden Dude. From Between Horses, it is no obligation. Woo Pig Suey. Out wide, Crockett's Bluff starts to roll. Here's Crockett's Bluff in the white blinkers, red cap. And from the backfield, Voluble has run. He needs a place to go. Top of the home stretch. Strong Yin will cut to corner. Here's Kitchen Fire. Up to the outside, way out wide. Kate's Golden Dude even further out. Crockett's Bluff, but up the inside, no obligation. Wide open as Kitchen Fire comes to tackle. But it's Crockett's Bluff with all the momentum, and all of a sudden, Voluble gets through the inside. Here comes Voluble. Crockett's Bluff and Kitchen Fire down to the wire. Crockett's Bluff hangs on by a half a length. A three-way pitcher for the play spot in 110 and 4.